So I actually remember the morning. I was staying at my mom's that night. In the early morning, she woke me up saying that the war started. And then she woke me up again. She came into the room for the second time and said that the war had started. But I asked her if she did that, and she said no, she didn't do that. She went only once. Like, it seemed that just 5 minutes before she told me that, I had a dream of her coming into my room and saying me that.
Ничего себе, быстро как идет.
Доллар упал ниже 100 рублей после заявления ЦБ о внеочередном заседании по ключевой ставке. Упал на 4 копейки.
После противоречивого заявления на бегущей строке в Сургуте.
We're in a very small apartment right by Trocadero, but the apartment is not what you would expect it to be in such a posh place. It's 9 square meters, it's very little, it has a 2-story bed. Well, the bed is like the second level. The first level is just where we hang out, where we cook, where we sit behind somewhat, which we can call table, which is actually not a table. It's 2 pieces of wood which I found on the street and made a table out of it. And this mattress, this broom, this flag of France, we're patriots now. These kitchen tools. Yeah, we're walking around. All the rich people who move out here, they take out all their things to the street. Before we came to Paris, Ira gave me this Lego set as a present. This is a set of Seinfeld sitcom, and the idea was that this is like a little apartment of Jerry Seinfeld, and it would make us feel comfortable and cozy in the new environment.
Je m'appelle Ira, j'ai 26 ans.
My name is Sasha Dubrovsky. I'm a musician, sound designer, and sound director.
I'm working in Russia's independent media named Media Zona. It's opposition media, I don't know. I started to work like office manager, but after the war, we all relocated, and now it's difficult to say what I'm exactly do. I do everything which me ask. I don't know, что попросить. Это может быть опасным, потому что сотрудники нашего издания, в частности, как физические лица, признанные иноагентами.
Ira works in the media that is considered now legally a foreign agent, and it's basically an enemy of the state. And for her, it is kind of dangerous to be in Russia right now. And for me, it's just the danger of mobilization, which just like a black cloud over my head.
Скажите, пожалуйста, вы будете ужинать?
Спасибо.
Интересно, how many пирожки?
Actually, the only thing I can afford here is пирожки.
One пирожок.
Пирожок.
Troitskiy. Sorry, grandmother, but this rock
It's
is amazing, yes.
No, my grandmother makes much better.
У меня ностальгию вызывают, я думаю, как у многих, запахи разные, а не места.
And the only thing that somehow reminds you of Moscow and home are the smells, yes.
Мне не нужно напоминать о доме, я о нем помню все время.
It doesn't need to be reminded of your home. She thinks of it all the time. I don't know. I don't actually remember what was between the start of the war and the day when I just got off to Armenia. It was some kind of foggy dream, those 10 days. And I got kind of sober and back into reality only when the plane set off to Armenia. I guess that can describe the what I felt at that time. Well, in Russia, I have only my mom and my granddad and grandmother, and my friends are now scattered all over the world. Kazakhstan, Armenia, Georgia, Turkey. Being in Armenia and Istanbul, I always kind of missed Moscow because I had this nostalgic vision of a homey place where everything was fine, there was a job, there were friends. And in June, I had to go to Moscow to do some documents, and the city just doesn't feel the same anymore. It just doesn't give me the feeling of being at home at all. Even being at home, like in my own apartment, didn't give that feeling of coziness. Sometimes you go into a bar or a cafe to have a burger, and like the waiter who serves you, you think, does he support the war? What does he think about people being slaughtered in that mess? And that all spoils the whole atmosphere, corrupts it. When I was a child, I went to church frequently with my granddad or grandmother. They're religious people. I like Russian churches and cemeteries. I really feel cozy in them. I don't know, the state of limbo when you're just staying at home, doing nothing, thinking about why you're doing nothing and still doing nothing and having no ideas what to do even. As a psychiatrist who I came to 2 months ago told me, I have this situational, I guess, depression. Well, it's like a normal reaction of my system to all that's happening to me, like having to move around and having no job and no prospects. It's been like this for a year already. Even in Paris, I actually tend to stay at home more because it's hard for me to be extrovert. I guess the happiest part of the week for me is going to Lidl store. It's like a little holiday.
Бисквит à la cannelle.
Спекулос.
Grana padano, Italian hard.
Спагетти триколор. Красивые.
А это что такое? Левю. Что это? Химик. The harder part begins now because I want to get this artist in exile visa, and here you need to get some recommendation letters, and our journey of getting a long-term visa just begins actually right now. So we'll see. I'm gonna show you a track which is called Chigem Falls. It's waterfalls in Caucasus, which I visited my granddad there. I've been writing this track for more than 8 years already. I just couldn't complete it.
When did the last time when you felt yourself like you're at home?
Actually, right now I feel kind of homey here in this little apartment. I got used to it. And yeah, I feel good here.
Exiles is a documentary by Konstantin Troitskiy, an original production of the École Nationale Supérieure Louis Lumière as part of the 2023 International Sound Documentary Summer Program, accompanied by director Frédéric Pressman. Many thanks to Sasha and Ira for their frankness and patience, and Ragat Kasim for her great help.